content warning in the sense that don't be afraid to talk about it, but don't worry if you can't just yet. But when you can, let's talk, because talking is saving lives. This is called I Love You. I would set the scene, but my body's defence mechanisms have almost wiped that clean. I couldn't tell you where we'd been, only that I was 16 and what ensued was unforeseen, at least to me, but he was a well-oiled machine. It's dark. Exhaust fumes burn the air and the car is in park. I'm unaware he's about to leave his first mark. The warning lights weren't on, so how was I meant to know there was about to be a problem, let alone a big one? To me, the fact a guy showed any interest was a phenomenon. He didn't care about me. How I took my tea, that my least favourite soup was minestrone, whether I enjoyed swimming in the sea, or any information about my family tree. He didn't care what I wanted to be, that I had aspirations and dreams, or even how my day at school had been. He only cared what he could get for free as he fumbled around with the buttons on his jeans. It wasn't locked. I could have got out and ran or let out a shout, but I sat and barely entertained my doubt because it was too early to cause a fallout. It didn't matter if to my religion I was devout because he knew it wasn't within my character to act out and that it wasn't something that I was going to talk about, maybe. Why I didn't move was because who would do anything that bad? Outside the house containing my mum and dad. 3 older brothers with every reason to get mad, if only my thoughts had clocked the ones he had, but to have attention from an older lad until this moment had made me glad. The one whose name I doodled in hearts in my yellow sketch pad, and now, you're not leaving until I'm finished, he said, as he gripped his left hand around the back of my head and forced it down to give him his. I wanted to be magically in my bed, alone. Maybe it was my actions that he had misread. Or maybe I was a young girl that he had misled. Now the warning lights were burning my eyelids in blood red. This was nothing like the romance stories as a child I'd been read. It wouldn't have mattered how carefully I'd have tread because he'd already planned this out in his head. I should have bit it there and then. Taken one for the team for any future girls or women. But my whole teenage body felt weak. There was no room for me to speak. Maybe words would have invited and welcomed critique. Already convinced I was some sort of freak. The last thing I needed were comments on technique. Or the opposite, some bullshit about how I was special or unique. The silence, I believed to be a part of his mystique, was masking a mentality petrifyingly bleak, so I convinced myself this is what women deserve and what all men seek, as he thrusted bruises onto the insides of my cheeks. You're not leaving until I'm finished, he repeats. I didn't care that I couldn't read. By now, passing out would have been a relief to put a halt on my childhood being taken by a thief to delay the onset of the inevitable grief. The burning exhaust fumes imitate my burning desire to be anywhere else but here. I choke on my fear. As my mind kicks in to interfere with thoughts of how I'll finish this academic year with a future that's about to become very unclear, I swallow. My shame. The taste of blame drains the colour from my face. No signs of an embrace, only a hurried exit just in case anyone caught me in all my disgrace. Touching the cross on my neck, I hurried to the place I called home. Game face as I steadied my tone. Mom? Dad? I'm home. I'm going to bed. Alone. Days passed with me wearing a mask, constantly harassed with messages to keep quiet, but that part wasn't much of a task. The more he kept to check the ties of the new Scott around my neck, the more I realised what he did was wrong. My crippled personality struggled to belong with thoughts of it repeating like an overplayed song. To ask for help, I knew I had to be strong. I'm going to tell them. I'm going to tell them because they'll understand. Because they'll believe me when I say it was his command and that he emotionlessly forced my hand, but what if they make me take a stand? I'm going to tell them. because they'll know what to do. They always do. Because they'll stop it before it escalates to something more taboo, because they will help me to start anew, because then they'll understand why the last time they went in for a hug I involuntarily withdrew. Because they'll believe what I'm telling them is true. Because Mum will comfort me with her winter stew whilst Dad does his best to undo this warped view that all men will act this way too. I'm going to. Mom,